We had over 80 people in our group, if you count all the porters, cooks, the whole thing. So there's a lot of interaction, and there's a lot of relationships to be made, and that was, with all things in life, I found one of the great lessons of multiple myeloma and age is that one of the great things is all those relationships are probably the most valuable part of the whole thing. That's the part you walk away with. And sitting here today, now being able to look back on it, and the muscles have kind of started to forget about it, and eventually the toenails will fall off that died on the trip and all those things. Once those things are kind of you start to mend, you get a chance to think back on it, and you think back on the relationships with all those people, and it really came together great. Honestly, it could not have went better. We dealt with a great company. We dealt with great porters. The guides were fantastic. They fed us really well. They fed us strategically, which is really important on a trek that long, where you're burning a lot of calories, and you've got to have the right calories at the right time. And so they knew to keep us eating and keep us drinking, and they monitored it. They monitored heart rate, and we tested twice a day our resting heart rate, and we tested twice a day our blood pressure. And that really, I think, was the difference between it being really difficult and not making it, were those little things like that. And so I've got a lot of good things to say about the entire group, the support group, and the climbers themselves, and the relationships that we formed. It, we'll never forget. We like any big trip. Once those last days, you just want to go home, and then you kind of you don't communicate for a few days because you filled up on everybody. You're pretty full. You've had enough, and I'm sure they had enough of me. And so after you get home and you start to unpack, and you start to wash all your stinky clothes, and you start thinking about it, you start talking to people about the trip, and remembering, and it's those relationships and those people you remember. And so that's the part that I've walked away with, that I cherish the most.